Hey everybody, it is a beautiful sunny day on this Inspirational Monday. I am Stephen E. if you are new to this channel. And what I want to talk about today is there are no coincidences in life, because this week three things kind of showed up for me that I had on my mind. And I was watching television, and I was watching a show that has been on for many years, and I had remembered that there was a character that used to be on this show, and I said, too bad, you know, that character doesn't show up because this actress is good and such, and da da da. And then the next day, that character showed up on the television, and I'm like, wow, I was just thinking about that person. And then somebody said, you know, it's because of the energy, you know, your energy level must be high and you must be tapping into certain things. So they was like, practice on that. And I'm like, okay. And the reason why I think it may be high and I may be attracting certain things is because I talk about that, you know, every Monday and Saturday on this channel, and I try to live it as best as I can every day, that, you know, what you think about is what you bring about. So, but that wasn't the only instance that happened, because I got to think of the other instance that did happen this week. What was it? Oh, I was at the, matter of fact, this was today. As a matter of fact, I went to the post office to mail off something because, you know, tomorrow is 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. You know, leave some comments below on how you're going to celebrate it. I'm going to go to a family cookout, and then, you know, after the 4th of July, I did say last week that we wouldn't do a Wednesday video, but we're going to have a Wednesday video because I'm going to leave for Charlotte, North Carolina on Thursday. So I'm headed to Charlotte for the stage play Stuck, and I'm excited to recreate the role of the evil spirit that I play in that play. But it's a gospel play, and it's a very inspirational play. So anybody in the North Carolina area, you know, come out and come to the Duke Theater and come see Stuck in Charlotte, North Carolina. And, you know, if you're there after and you want to meet me, I will be hanging out after. So I'm excited to do that. But back to the post office thing and about no coincidences, I was thinking about a course that I wanted to take with a certain man that was from Hamden, Connecticut, that teaches, you know, about investing money in stocks and things like that. And I ran into a former coworker at the post office. So I said, hey, Miss P, you know, how's it going? Da da da. And we started talking, and she had all these packages. And I said, those are all your packages from home? You're going to mail off all those packages? She said, no, I work for Tim Sykes. And I was like, Tim Sykes, the stock investor, you know, money investor? And she was like, yeah. And I said, you know something, I was just thinking about him, and I've always wanted to take his course. But right before I got there, I had it in mind that I was going to save up to take his course. And she was like, you know, you could do it. It's well worth it, such and such. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to do that. But the third instance was, back in the day, there used to be a show called Battle of the Stars. And all the network stars would come in, and they would compete against each other and do these games for charity. And I happened to see the show on the internet, and I was looking at it, and I said, boy, I remember that show. That was a fun show, and I hope they bring that show back and such and such. Next thing I know, there are advertisements for the show, and I'm like, wow, I was just thinking about that. So this is why I'm saying there's no coincidences, you know. But when your energy level is very high and things show up, there is a reason why. It's because you're attracting those things. Law of attraction and The Secret. If you've never read The Law of Attraction, get The Law of Attraction. If you've never seen The Secret DVD, get The Secret DVD. But remember, there are other things that you got to do in order to attract certain things in your life, you know, body, mind, and spirit. You know, you think about it, you start working in it, and you take action. You definitely have to take action. But it was just funny, like how these three things just happened to appear. And I'm like, you know what? So in a future video, I think we're going to dabble into, you know, the power of the mind. I'm going to do some more research, and I think we're going to like dive into it to kind of get people's, you know, mental levels and energy levels raised, so we can start attracting the things that we want in our lives. Because like I just said, there are no coincidences, because whatever shows up in your life is because you designed it. You designed it here, and you spoke it here. So when it shows up, that's why it shows up. So we got to start thinking what we want. We got to start speaking and believing what we want on our lives, because when our life shows up, we're like, uh-oh. And sometimes it's because we're not specific. I want someone to love me, and then when somebody shows up to love you, well, that's not what I meant. Be specific, okay? I'm so excited to be going to Charlotte, North Carolina, so I'm going to be flying into Charlotte to do this play. But I am going to miss, so like I said, we'll have the Wednesday video, but we won't have the Friday video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape a little bit while I'm in Charlotte, and then I'll show that on Monday for Inspirational Monday come next week. But so what is everybody doing for the 4th? You know, what is everybody cooking out? Are we going to the beach? Are we traveling to, you know, be with some relatives? You know, what fun are we having? How are we living for the 4th of July, Independence Day? You know, it's a shame that we gotta always try to do something special when it comes to a holiday. Every day should be special to you because you got up and you got to breathe and you got to walk and you got to live. You know, make every day special. Don't only just wait for a holiday to celebrate you and celebrate your life. Do it today. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I'm just so excited. People are driving by, but that's fine. I'm just excited to just be living in my purpose and to be doing my purpose. And last week's video, you saw me in New York again, and a friend of mine from Periscope hit me up on the video and was like, you know, that video is good that you had that specific day. You know, what camera did you use? And I said, well, specifically that day, I used my cell phone. I used my Samsung S7 Edge to film because I don't like always carrying heavy equipment and carrying my DSLR. So I took that along with me, and she was like, really? And I said, yeah, I love this phone, you know. And I said, it has a lot of great features and stuff. I said, it even got more features that I haven't even used. So that's something else I need to be working on to figure out how to use this phone. But some people are so much up on the latest technologies, and they switch and they switch and they switch and get the newest phone every time it comes out. Me, I'm going to use this phone right here. When I'm ready to switch, I'm going to switch. I ain't got to switch when everybody switches. I ain't got to follow the Joneses. I'm going to follow Stephen E. And I'm going to follow my path to get to where I want to be. And right now, this phone is doing the job. So this is the phone I'm going to use. But, you know, I want to say hi to Miss Carliss. I want to say hi to Slender Master out there. I want to say hi to some of the new followers on my page. I want to say hi to... From my Periscope family, I want to say hi to Isra. How you doing, Isra? Yeah, and I was in New York, and we do got to get together at some point and have some lunch in New York because, you know, me and you've been friends on that Periscope, and we be in those chat rooms, and we be just chatting away and talking. So I promise, you know, soon we're going to have some lunch, and we're going to get together, and we're going to just enjoy this life, Isra, okay? Everybody have a blessed 4th of July holiday. Eat your hamburgers, your hot dogs, your baked beans, you know, your watermelon, your summer fruits, you know, just enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy your day, especially if you don't have to work. And if you are at work, still enjoy your day, because how you set your day is going to show up all around here, okay? And as always, let's do this. Okay, one more thing before I end this video. I just want some people to leave some comments below on how they attracted things in their life and what type of methods they use to be able to raise up their energy and to be able to manifest in their life. So I'm interested in just hearing that. You know, how do you manifest? How do you make things show up in your life? Okay, leave me those comments below, and I promise I will get with you and I'll answer those comments. Be blessed.